Good day, groovy and bros and non-binary hoes. Today we are looking at the RWBY tie-dye collection, which obviously is the grooviest, most hypnotizing thing that I have ever seen in my life. So yes, we're taking a look at this. We're anti-hauling it. I'll just say it up front. There is nothing that you can say to me that is gonna get me on board with this whatsoever, okay? So let's start down here for a second. We have a duffel bag that is originally, so something that you guys have to keep in mind is that we are recording during Black Friday, so there is like a 30% off sale, but this sale would not offset the like $50 shipping from the Rooster Teeth
Or like
store.
this would maybe like fix the conversion from Canadian dollars to US dollars.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like it's not doing a lot. So anyway, and so just keep that in mind as we're looking through things. So the $100 duffel bag that is usually again the 95 Canadian duffel bag that is on sale. We have a duffel bag and then we have all of these. Now I think that you guys know where I'm gonna start. It's just so funny how they have an idea, but instead of making assets for that idea, they just like pull assets out of like the Rooster Teeth vault and just slap them on a shirt. Because
It's retro. What's more retro than bringing back something that was old?
Then Amity Arena, which
Dusting
came
off
out 2
Amity
years
Arena.
ago. So yeah, that's the first thing.
Slapping it on
is
a new
that
shirt.
For some reason, all of this art is from Amity Arena, and it just like is. Like it has no relation to any of this.
You
like,
are
it's
the
just from
only
Amity
person
Arena.
with like an encyclopedic knowledge
I know
of where RWBY
everything's
art comes from. You'll see something, it's like, bullshit, that's Ein Lee from 2013.
I know.
Do better, Rooster Teeth.
And so yeah, like I mean, it's fine to use the assets that you paid for, but
You
like,
know,
why
reduce,
can't-
reuse, recycle.
Why can't they?
Why do you hate the environment,
Why
Cal?
can't they make something that actually connects with the theme? Because that's the first thing. Is like, first of all, I don't like this theme, but if they did it well, I feel like that I could put my own bias aside and accept that. The problem is that they have an idea for the theme, and then they're like, okay, well, let's just, you know, basically, like, we don't have, like, the budget for this, so let's just, like, hammer a couple weird pieces of wood together. I don't know what this analogy is anymore.
Yeah, that's how you make shirts with wood. Come on, I know you think that velvet hoodie was uncomfortable, but it wasn't made of sawdust.
I know, but yeah, do you guys understand what I mean, though? It's just like they're taking the scraps of other things and combining them together versus making something that actually makes sense. Like, imagine if this collection had all of the girls dressed in groovy clothes and maybe, like, Ruby's, like, skateboarding. I don't know if that's groovy, but
Like,
you know what I mean?
like Weiss looked at Weiss is dressed like the girl from Grease, like all preppy.
Yeah, like,
and
I
then
don't know.
like, oh, and then Yang is dressed
Yang
like
has,
a biker hippie, and she has like a Harley.
Or something. Like, I don't know what groovy is, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay, but like,
I feel like Blake would be a flower child.
maybe having the girls actually dressed in those clothes and having shirts that, like, I don't know, have them doing something, like, again, like,
with
I feel
the kind of bright colors and the kind
like,
of tie-dye
because
aesthetic.
what is happening with this is that we basically have what, like, the logo is mirrored, and then there's Yang, like, is this groovy? I mean, they say
Well, let's get a better look.
Colourful, but, like, anyway, but yeah, and so that's the very first thing. Second of all, this jacket particularly is just the Achievement Hunter one, but color swapped. All right, I found it, okay? So look at this, and then look at this. Are they not the same? They're basically the same, like, type of jacket. They just color swapped it, which again, like, I get it. They have a design, and that's fine, but I just found that kind of funny. Like,
It really is. The logo is in the same place.
Like, everything is the same about this.
It's just different colors.
And
The
so I thought that was
red
a
right
little
sleeve
weird. Yeah,
or the red left sleeve is the same color.
And so, yeah, and
The yellow left sleeve.
So, yeah, I
It's just
thought
the
that
center that they changed.
I know, they changed to match and be RWBY colors. I just thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, let's take a closer look now at everything. You guys know I hate tie-dye. But it's not just that I hate tie-dye, it's also that, like, I've seen on the Rooster Teeth subreddit, some people have gotten tie-dye recently that has looked nothing like the picture. Like, they do say, like, hey, tie-dyeing's custom, like, don't expect it to blah, 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 but it looked, like, inconscionable. Like, you know what I mean? It looked, like,
Really
ridiculously far away from what it was originally supposed to be.
I see.
So yeah, and so this is the other thing with this collection. It is just Yang and RWBY. There is no Weiss and Blake at all, and so I do wonder if I guess RWBY and Yang sell the best. But I always thought that like Weiss was pretty popular too, and they leave her out of like
four main girls. I feel they won't even have her color be white half the time.
I know, like they just leave Weiss and Blake out of a lot of this stuff when they make things, because there are 6 RWBY and Yang things and nothing for the other girls. But yeah, I just think that like this is just so weird, and there's so much going on. Like you have the logos, and then you have Yang, and then you have the logo, and then you have the tie-dye. You know? I
mean, I feel like it would look better if it wasn't, and maybe more minimalist, which I don't know if you would like, but if they didn't have the Yang thing in the center.
I think even taking out Yang and just having the logo.
Yeah, all of the logos on the side. That feels like very patchy and very like 70s and 60s. Like I dig that.
Like I just feel like that they went too much with including the Amity thing.
Yes.
I feel like if it just had the logo, would I like that? No, but like it wouldn't be ugly, you know what I mean? Like it would at least, even though I don't like minimalism, if it just had the white logo, it would look a lot more unified than whatever this is. And I love how it's still the colorful hoodie. The colors are gray and black, but whatever. Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, that aside, there's also just like, why do they give RWBY these bright blue things? I don't understand.
That's not even
I guess it kind of
bright.
matches her scythe thing.
They add a flare
but I just think it's I just think that the shirt is just strange, and like it has this mirror effect on her emblem and stuff, which I guess is that what makes it groovy? Like ooh, like it's going. Like,
I noticed that.
Like this, right? And so again, I just feel like that
is
there's
the
a lot going on.
implication that you're looking at like RWBY assets whilst high on acid?
Yeah,
or
like
from
I
a
feel
distance
like that's
during
the thing
a
is
mirage?
that the assets just like take it out, like you know what I mean? Take everything out of this.
Listen, all right.
Whereas if you just had the logo and it was like swirly like that, maybe it would look better.
What they did is that they took the logo and they swirled it a little bit.
I know, in Photoshop. That's what I'm saying.
And that was a lot of work for them. It was a busy day.
I know, that's what I'm saying. All they did was just smudge it.
And they added on the back for the sweater.
Oh yeah, they added the logos maybe on the back instead of at the sleeve this time.
Do people who out there really likes shit on the back? Unless it's like a
I don't, but like I mean
shirt?
the logos I guess are fine on the back, but like I don't know. I just feel like this is just weird. And like all the RWBY logos, there's like I get that like their whole thing is that they wanted it to be groovy, but there's a lot of graphic design is my passion.
I don't know. I disagree. I actually like those, and I feel like if this centered on the idea of those like
of
patches,
just those logos,
it would be stronger than if they added.
Then this is the same RWBY one that was on the blue one, but it's yellow for some reason.
Nicely.
I guess because they changed it. I guess in Photoshop.
Listen, Weiss is blue, Black is purple, RWBY's yellow now. I don't make the decision.
Yeah, and so that's kind of weird. Is that I guess they must have photoshopped this to make it yellow instead of making it red. I just feel like there's just strange.
I like this
things
teal.
Going on.
I like
the color.
Contrast.
I also wouldn't buy anything with Yang on it. Oh, is it on the back?
It's on the back?
Oh.
I take it back. I take everything I said back.
Okay.
I don't want a giant thing on the back. I get some people like that, but it just feels like that little RWBY thing on the side, that's really cute. I like that.
Yeah.
But
hold on, let's see this one.
Back.
Okay, this is on the front. This is on the front. The Yang.
But also, why do you have the thing on the back for the photo, the default photo that you see when the big list?
That's a good question,
I feel like that's false advertisement unless you don't pay more attention.
You would look through all the photos, I guess, and see
I
this,
hope so.
But, like, I don't know. But yeah, even this, like, this little, like, swirly RWBY thing, I guess it's kind of cute. Like, I think that that's, like, you know, the minimalism, but I just feel like that it's just so weird
groovy.
to have, again,
if Austin Powers was a RWBY fan, he would rock that.
I just think that it's strange to have, like, this whole thing where it's, like, you have, like, a very nice minimalist design, but then this is the one time where you decide not to go with the minimalism and you made everything worse by adding these Amity Arena, which are beautiful. Like, the Amity Arena drawings are nice.
I don't dislike them.
But it's just out of place here. It doesn't make any, like, it makes no
works.
sense.
I like it with the bright, like, vibrant colors, but I don't want it on the back.
And this RWBY's also on the back as well. And
but I like the front where it just says RWBY, but it's all swirly. Like, that would be fine with just that.
I know. Why did you have to go?
You could have stopped.
We could have stopped. I know. I feel like
know,
somebody
I think
made
it's
these
nice, though.
with just the logos, and then somebody higher up was like, but we need to have the
But we
girls
already
on
paid
them.
for all these
I know, like, let's have the
artworks
girls on
for
them
this
somehow.
defunct
I don't know. Defunct,
website
like
or app.
mobile game.
Mobile game.
Yeah, and so that's kind of what I'm feeling, is that maybe the original designer just had the logos, and then somebody was like, you know what would be great? What if we just slap all the girls on this? What if we do that? And so yeah, I'm giving this one a big fat no. Oh, we didn't look at the pants, which
The pants are nice.
yeah, I think the pants are probably like
I feel
the
like
best.
they embraced a kind of minimalism.
Yeah, I think that the pants
But like,
are
wouldn't it be kind
what
of
we
nice
would
if
like
it was
for the rest of everything
Sure.
else. But they're not colorful.
Yeah,
Who?
what?
They're black.
They're monochromatic. That's more monochromatic than the black and white tie-dye.
I know,
was
like-
about to say, Rooster Teeth, you could have made these ones colorful.
I know.
You
like,
could have done a couple colors.
Like, I don't get it. I don't understand.
Like, I'm sure those are very nice.
And then obviously, well, the windbreaker at least keeps to like RWBY colors. Like there's white, black, red, yellow,
Yeah.
right? And so I
Gray?
appreciate
Don't know
that.
who Gray is.
Well, Gray, I think
Is Weiss gray now? She hasn't been depressed since like volume 4.
I think that it's
Why are we-
probably both Weiss and Blake, I guess.
I
But
don't know.
whatever. Yeah, I'm just like, I love how they're called the RWBY Colorful Joggers. Like, could they just not call this? Because I thought on Twitter they were calling this the Groovy Collection. I feel like that we've said everything that needs to be said. I don't like any of these. I'm not
I feel
buying
like
this.
only about half of the colorful collection is
It's
colorful.
actually colorful. I know.
Also,
What
it's
is that?
winter. Why are you getting the groovy, colorful stuff
that
at
is
the
a good
darkest
point.
gray? Like, where
Maybe
was this
we
in
need
the
it
summer?
in our heart, but like, I feel like that.
This
yeah,
isn't
is
gonna
kind of-
help me with my seasonal effectiveness disorder,
Oh my
Rooster Teeth.
God, I feel like that you're kind of right though. Now that I'm thinking about it, this would have been
Woodstock wasn't in
actually-
January.
like this would
What
have been
is
like a
this?
nice summer collection,
Yeah.
especially like the tie-dye shirt.
It just feels
and
inappropriate.
instead they released because we did, to be fair, we did get the holiday collection, which we already talked about.
Yeah.
But like,
And
yeah,
craft
I
on
think
in its
that-
own due time.
Exactly, and I feel like that. Yeah, you're kind of right. Like I don't know. This isn't winter vibes, and not that it needs to be, but I feel like this.
But like,
is
we're
just
both
out of
dressed in
place.
enough black for a funeral.
I know.
Everyone is.
And so
This
I
just
feel like
feels
that's
peculiar.
just kind of weird. It's just weird, guys. I don't know. It's just weird all
Maybe
around. We're
Rooster
not
Teeth-
buying this.
Maybe Rooster Teeth just wants us to be happy and wear more color.
Maybe, but this did not make me happy. This made me like.
I feel like I'm
upset.
being gaslit.
So-
I feel like if this collection, if it was a person, would be the type of person that would go up to like the checkout girl and be like, "You should smile more."
Yeah, that's how I feel like this.
That's the
this
energy I'm
collection
getting
kinda
from it.
is. But I hope that you guys enjoyed our little anti-haul, and we will see you.
You're rubbing off on me.
We
This is the
will
most
see you.
negative I've ever been.